Welcome to the Center Elementary School. The Center School is located at 18 Irving Street in Peabody, Mass. There are 8 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 1 high school in Peabody. In addition to the 10 public schools, there are also 5 private schools that range from elementary to high school. The Peabody Public Schools is a public school district in North Shore, Massachusetts. Peabody's colors are blue and white. As of 2017, there are 52,987 people living in Peabody. Peabody, Mass. Is a part of Essex County. Peabody is sometimes referred to as the Leather City or Tanner City due to it becoming a primary location for New England's leather industry when it was first established in the 1600s. Welcome to Room 5. When you step into the classroom, the first thing you may notice is the large amount of books we have. The classroom library lines the windowsill with boxes and shelves decorating the entire room. The students sit at 5 tables of 4 to 5 students each. Each child has their own name tag at their table, along with a table caddy and their own personal book shopping bin. The kidney bean-shaped table is used by the teacher as her desk. The long rectangular table has a pile of stools next to it for students to pull up for guided reading practice, group projects, and, if they need it, a personal space break. On the far right wall, we have the weekly word and trick word lists. There is a hanging chart with the most common suffixes, prefixes, and alphabet. There are also posters hung all around the room explaining the parts of speech and writing techniques. A large poster explaining aspects of phonological awareness hangs on the back wall as well. Next to the door, we can see the daily schedule, the calendar, and the 2 main groups that the children are broken up into for class activities. There are always new resources being brought into the room. To be honest, my experience was not exactly what I was expecting. I came across many challenges while working in the classroom. Some of the challenges were easy to handle when they revolved around the students. The other challenges were not so pleasant to deal with. During my experience, there were some very poor decisions made regarding the handling of the students with learning differences and language barriers. Seeing the way that the students were handled taught me that I will do the exact opposite when I am my own classroom teacher. The students in the class were very typical. They were chatty and energetic, yet always eager to be taught. I learned a few tricks on how to get the students' attention and keep them motivated. This was nice, as it is always a challenge to get such a large group of 7 and 8-year-olds to focus. This was something that I can definitely use when I have my own classroom. Being with the students also showed me what it looked like to have such a diverse group of children with a variety of academic and emotional needs. This was a new type of classroom setting for me, and I immediately fell in love with all of the children. Each child has their own story and struggles. When they come into the classroom, they are not always able to leave their story behind them, even if they wish they could. As teachers, it is our job to make sure that these students feel safe, cared for, and welcomed into the classroom environment. Through my experience, I saw many ways on how to not treat a student. My own classroom will be run very differently someday. Although I may not have learned many useful skills from the teacher, I am more than grateful to have spent the last 10 weeks with such a diverse group of students, as they showed me love, compassion, innocence, and a true desire for learning. The students from the center school will always have a special place in my heart as one of the first groups of students I got to work alongside.